I'm Eamon Nolan. I'm a partner in the New York office of Vinson Elkins. I work in the project finance group and focus on large energy and infrastructure transactions. Sure. So when we work with clients in offshore wind or really any large energy and infrastructure project that's of a particular complexity, and offshore wind is certainly in the category of super complex, we put together a team of people that is really focused on subject matter expertise. Who are the people within our firm that really add value in the different places that we're going to work? And so we look at every category in offshore wind. It is complex from a construction perspective because there are many different facets of the construction that are sourced from different counterparties and all need to be integrated together and brought together as a single construction project. There's tax equity issues, there's debt issues, there's very complex M&A and joint venture structuring that needs to go into managing the capital expenditure in a project of this sort of magnitude. And offshore wind is one of those categories, much like LNG, where the dollars are just so huge and the amounts of money at stake are so large that you really need to have individuals who are completely and utterly content experts in each of their matters, but bring all of that together so that the client sees a single kind of single response coming their way. Just being able to say, all right, like V&E tell me the answer to X, and the people behind the scenes will pick up the slack and give that answer. Yeah, I think the reason a lot of our clients come to us for complex energy and infrastructure transactions, I mean, one is our experience. We've just done it over and over again. But obviously, our competitors say the same thing. I think a big part of the reason that people come to us is that, you know, we talk about collaboration, but we really live collaboration in our transactions. There is no deal lead that needs to be ahead of anybody else. We are always just trying to put the most appropriate person in front of the client so that our client is getting the exact advice they need in any given moment. And for a complex energy and infrastructure transaction, that is a very broad spectrum of categories of advice they need at all different times in a process. And so just having everybody lurch forward and put their hand up when it's their turn and you know, deliver that advice, that's kind of fundamental, and our clients know that they can get that from us and know that they'll get it timely and that they'll get the answers they're looking for. They might not always like the answer, but they will get the right answer from us. And so that is a fundamental reason why I think our clients keep coming back. So, I mean, you know, winning, I think, is a relatively strange construct in a legal sense. I mean, the first win for us is to win the mandate, and the only way we as a firm ever really win mandates is by convincing our clients that we are the best possible law firm for a particular opportunity. And, you know, I think the win of winning the first of these mandates with, you know, with the GIP transaction that we recently closed was really bringing together a huge team of people that had been working on what is a nascent industry in the US, offshore wind. There have been a limited number of transactions, but content experts, and putting those people in front of GIP and saying, hey, we are the best at tax equity. Hey, we are the best at maritime and offshore permitting, regulatory, debt, M&A, joint venture structuring, all of those things, putting them in front of the client and having them road test us. And so that was really the first win for us as a firm. But then obviously once we're mandated on the transaction, a win for us is only if our clients are happy and if they successfully execute on the transaction in a way that they're happy with. And you know, I think on this particular transaction and both of those offshore wind transactions, our clients are extremely happy with the outcome, extremely happy with the service that we provided. Hopefully, if you're all watching, and you know, I think that's the real win for us is when our clients sort of, you know, achieve their objectives.